Rumors are floating around about possible teacher layoffs as enrollment in some of the state's largest districts has dropped.
And we asked Chris Jones and our Beyond the Books team to dig into this. And Chris, are teachers going to be furloughed?
Well, guys, if this was a normal year and the numbers had dropped like we've seen, you could eventually see some layoffs of teachers. But this is not a normal year. East High School teacher Bonnie O'Brien is going door to door, making sure her kids have supplies and know how to log on to their computers. She's heard that enrollment in some districts is down, but she also knows if a kid leaves especially this year, he or she may soon be back.
A lot of them will just come back to their home schools. That's just the reality of it.
When we lose students, we actually reduce the amount of teachers. It doesn't decrease class sizes.
We've got some basic school supplies in here.
Layoff concerns are bubbling up this year, especially as large districts estimate lower enrollment thanks to COVID-19. Alpine is currently down 200 students, Canyon's 900, and Granite 500. Since school funding is tied to enrollment, these districts could lose a combined $5.6 million in funding.
So if this were a typical year, we would see layoffs, right?
Yeah, we could potentially see a reduction in force.
But Ben Horsley with Granite Schools says this is no typical year, and layoffs are not on the immediate horizon.
There's a lot of transiency between schools at this point in time, and so it doesn't make sense to lay off teachers when you might need them the next week.
I can't see a benefit of having that conversation, especially right now.
Heidi Matthews with the Utah Teachers Union says even talking about layoffs is not productive. She says we need to be talking about adding teachers in a time when educators are slammed.
Our teachers are having to work both face-to-face and remotely, and their course load of student demands, it's just not sustainable.
Now, guys, we reached out to all the big school districts and asked them if they see the possibility of layoffs. All of them telling us they don't see any on the horizon, but they do say, look, the coronavirus could be around for a couple of years. Down the road, there could be major problems. Also, they're telling us that after Labor Day, we do see a lot of kids return to school, so they think that there might be an equalization of numbers after the holiday. Guys, back to you.